kill you simply makes you stranger. The Joker, The Dark Knight, 2008, the year of financial collapse. Prologue, The Best of Beyond. To be fully human is to fully experience the spectacular formations of the planet, particular mountains, particular rivers, certain rock structures. Thomas Berry, cultural historian. In 1959, the year I was born, tunnels blasted through Glen Canyon's cliffs opened to divert the Colorado River and allow dam construction to begin, which doomed that canyon and dozens of tributaries to flooding. In 2022, with Lake Powell down to a fourth of its storage capacity, Grand Canyon guides having seen their livelihoods threatened by a pandemic, and with the cathedral in the desert re-emerged, freed by decades of drought, the Glen Canyon Institute announced that federal officials were considering overhauling that dam. Proposals to decommission it, to drain the reservoir to increase the amount of water stored in Lake Mead near Las Vegas, and to designate Glen Canyon a national park are being batted about. Due to outdated management and a climate running amok, the Colorado currently heads the list of the nation's most endangered waterways, according to the conservation organization American Rivers. Still, it is a survivor, hemmed in but not broken. My ongoing fascination with Glen Canyon and the Grand Canyon, and by extension the Colorado Plateau, owes much to the dynamics these locales represent. The conflict between hubris and awe, between greed and restraint, between myopia and conservationist vision. Fascination, I must quickly add, is such a lazy catch-all for a driving force rooted much deeper. You can choose your region, but not your character, a fan of The Desert once wrote. But for some people, character dictates the choice of a homeland, which in turn keeps rewriting their personality. I firmly believe there are landscapes that speak to certain individuals more than others do, even to the extent where only one ever makes a perfect match for such a person. A first exposure to this soulscape resembles a homecoming. I found my match in 1982, when I first traveled the Colorado Plateau, as so many do, as a tourist. The region concentrates the greatest number of national parks and monuments in the U.S., but its wealth lies as much in its human heritage as in its natural splendor. It has always drawn fringe dwellers, slavers, mountain men, desperados, explorers, immigrants, missionaries, and miners thirsted for bounties, pelts, other folks' livestock, unfettered country, religious freedom, souls, or yellow cake to blow up the planet. But when colonial powers claimed this wilderness, a veneer of traditions already layered the land. It had long been cultivated. Place is security. Space is freedom. We are attached to the one and long for the other, the footloose cultural geographer Yi-Fu Tuan asserts in At Home in the World. And, as the Diné short story writer Stacy Shannon Dennett-Sosi elaborates, there is beauty in remaining in motion. Today still, while I no longer live there, the Southwest sets my heartstrings to humming. The dry, luminous air deceives about distances, accenting details and truths like the veins in dragonfly wings. Nowhere else have I seen stars in such numbers and that seem within reach. Encounters with bighorn sheep, rattlesnakes, cougars, or tarantulas left me breathless, riveted to that terrain. Sounds and scents somehow carry farther there than they do elsewhere, or perhaps just stand out more against the sear background. Temperatures